Today's video is all about getting this garden to not look like an absolute scrapyard and to try and make it look a little bit better so that it's all prepped and ready for me to decorate, paint and yeah, just do really fun garden things I just cannot wait to do. Does anybody else really get excited about doing their garden? I can't wait. My large tulips are already starting to sprout through. Is that too early? Because they're coming. They ain't waiting. They are coming out. I can't wait to see them. I've got so many lovely colours. Anyway, the ground here has gone all green and nasty. We've got moss from the roof where the birds keep dropping it down and it's just unsightly. It's unsightly, darling. So I am going to go round. I'm itching to do this. Itching. Was I prepared for the mess I was going to get myself into? Not really. And was I prepared to go further than just this patio area? Absolutely not, but I couldn't wait. I was having so much fun. I was like, sod it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go everywhere. Yes. Oh, God, I love it. I take paint off the fencing and everything. Why not? Just spray it. It's a bit like my Hoover. Once it starts hoovering things up and it wants to suck up the whole house, just let it do it. It's a bit like that with a pressure washer. If it wants to take paint off the fence, just let it do it. Because it's too much fun to release the trigger and just stop. Yes. So I'm sweeping everything up. Don't even know why I'm doing this. Absolute pointless exercise, although you do get bits spray at you. I had things flick into my eyes, which was not very nice. Should have also worn wellies, but I don't have any. And yeah, I eventually find the kids ones that fit me. That's what you get for being itty bitty. But yeah, look how satisfying it is. Oh my God, I can't cope with it. I can't tell you, all the way through doing this, all I wanted to do was draw a willy. That's the immaturity of myself. I was like flipping spraying away like a good un, and all I kept saying to myself was, go on, just draw a willy. And I was like, no, I can't, but I wanted to. And then I was like, well, I could do a bum. No, just get rid of the green and look at it come up. Absolutely fantastic. It does start to hurt your hands after a while. I was getting cramp like no one's business, so I was having to switch it over, but it was just so much fun. I mean, this is the kind of joy I get out of life. This is the joy I get out of life, people. Spraying away the green filth that sticks to the floor of my patio. But it does smell a bit like the seaside when you start spraying it up. Yeah, it starts to smell like the seaside. I was like, why can I smell it? Why can I smell the seaside? And then I realised it's probably all the crap that I'm pulling up. But I was having so much fun. So honestly, if you've got this going on your patio and you're sick of the sight of it, go get yourself pressure washer out there and spray it down. It is the most satisfying feeling. And not only that, it makes you feel like spring's coming. Like, I forgot how much I love tinkering around in the garden until I went out here and did this. Like, I started and it just escalated onto more and more things. I mean, our garden is a mess and we have got massive plans to really change it up this year. But if you was to see my older videos of how my garden used to look, like, oh my goodness me. I dug a massive 10-foot round hole, which only went halfway down, probably about 3 foot, because I wanted to put the trampoline in it. And I just couldn't do it because it was really causing me a lot of pain. Yeah, look, it takes the paint off. But I'm not fussed because this fence is going anyway. So it doesn't matter. It's going. Yes, look at it. It's coming off. Oh my God, it's so satisfying. It's more satisfying than peeling an orange. Yeah, so we had this massive hole that we've been trying to fill all year round, and we've come a really long way. You'll see there is no hole there. There's no grass on the patch, but there's no hole. Again, I've got the big broom out and I'm like sweeping it away, feeling like I'm such a professional. Are you a professional, Gabby? No, you are just wasting your time. Just flick it all down into the centre bit there, and who gives a damn? Because you're going to go down there in a bit anyway and do that. Look at the difference. It's like spring has sprung and it's not spring yet. Oh, I love it. Does anybody shop online? Obviously you do. But do you use the shop app? Because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's telling me that my order is still preparing, but it got delivered the other day. So I don't know what's happening with all the other stuff, because the other stuff should have been delivered in 48 hours. And has it? No. It's been like 6 days. And can I contact this website? No, I'm so fuming. So basically, I ordered some George Ezra stuff off the George Ezra website. And you would think, being, you know, a professional website, That all would be fine. No, you can't contact them anymore. All the page links don't work. So I don't know if they've just got my order and it's just sat there unaware. No one's even acknowledged this order. I paid nearly £8 for 48-hour delivery because it was the cheapest option on there. And has it arrived? No. Is there any updates? No. Have I been given tracking? No. I've just been given a confirmation email saying that thank you for your order, and that is it. I'm literally fuming because I've ordered quite a bit of stuff off there and there's no one's contact. I've gone on Facebook, I have Googled contacts, and there is just nothing. I think I've been scammed by George Ezra. There you go. There's some words I never thought I would hear myself say in my life, but I think it's happened. And I'm fuming right before Christmas because I don't know what else to change it for. 2, I'm out of pocket. And 3, it's the daily stress because I just keep refreshing my emails and checking the stupid shop app that does not work. Yes, and breathe. I'm getting to a point on this bit now where it's not coming up as easy. There are certain parts of the patio which were easier than others. So either side of the back door, perfect. In front of the back door, a nightmare. Getting to the gate area where we're in and out all the time, mainly Nick with all of his man work. Yes. It's even harder to shift. This little futon thing here is going. I just couldn't get it in the car when I went to the tip the last time, but I am doing another tip run, especially after I've finished out here. Hell yes, I've got so much more to add to it. Oh my god, I was loving it. I was like making my own little piles again. I love making piles to take to the tip. I must turn up there and just be like, is this one again? Like she is some mad woman who, they must think I do, like, I don't know, clearances for people or something. They can't seriously believe that this all comes from my own house and my own backyard. But it does. Because we just hoard, and I don't know why we hoard. We don't hoard, actually. Do we hoard? Yes, we do. Don't neglect it. Don't be in denial. We hoard, and it's ridiculous. So this ramp thing you can see going on here is not completely finished. Nick has making a cement ramp just there so that he can get his motorbike up and down easy, which I'm so chuffed about because 9 times out of 10, when he used to try and get it down the steps, he used to say, Gav, can you support the back of the bike for me? I can't tell you how much hell that was. He used to be revving it to try and get up the steps while I was holding on to the back, getting all sorts of things sprayed at me because the wheel would spin on the mud, and I would just be literally shaking like a leaf, thinking it was going to fall. And then if he got stuck, heaven forbid, always my fault, always my fault, I would be fuming. That is in those moments where you question, what am I doing with you? Go and marry your bike, you imbecile. Yes, look, it's pink under there. I didn't even know it was pink. I didn't even know. I'm not even joking when I say that. I did not know that that was pink. There we go. Look how nice that is. I'm loving it. My feet are absolutely soaked. I'm covered in green splatters. I've had bits spray up into my eyes and I've got some all over my face. And I look unsightly, and I'm desperate for a shower, I'm desperate for a coffee, and I'm desperate to be warm. It was a weird situation. I had cold hands, I was sweating under my coat, but I didn't want to take it off because I didn't want to get wet. And my feet were like ice because they were soaked. It was not a happy situation, but visually it was very happy, so it was worth it. I'll take it. I'll take all that is thrown at me just so I can have the satisfaction of watching myself spray the filth off of my patio, which will build up again, but if we don't maintain it, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, isn't it? I do need to trim around the edges. I need to trim my bushes because they are looking ridiculous. Like, look at them growing all around the steps. Look at it now. Look at it, people. Peer your eyes onto that. That's what it was before. Green and disgusting with moss splattered all over the floor. Thank you to the birdies. And now there is actually no green whatsoever, and it's looking mighty-fine. Look at that. Filth. Filth. Don't worry, we ain't finished yet. We are not finished because we are on one. Yes, we are. So that's all nice, and I'm feeling pretty chuffed with myself. Look at that. I took photos of it and sent it to Nick because I was so excited with myself and so proud of myself. My shoes, however, are wrecked. I wasn't too fussed because I need to start looking at some old lady shoes because my feet are in so much pain. I need to get wide-fitting, mattress soft, cushioned shoes for my feetsies. Look at my socks. Doesn't that just scream stench? It does. And then I was really happy because I realised I changed my socks and I was like, oh, I fit in my kids' wellies. So I put those bad boys on. I've got to clean the inside of my house because I've brought in so much mud and water. It is ridiculous. And now I need to do mopping off the kitchen, which is, I don't want to think about it. And I need to do it before the kids get back from school. But then I decided I'm going to take this down because one, they don't use it anymore. Two, it is rusted to pieces. And one of the storms that we had, like 3 months after I bought this, ripped all the netting and everything off. So this is going, and if I do get them a trampoline, which I will, it'll be a surprise when they come home from school next year, I will get them a smaller one that has the net and a ladder and this, that and the other, so it's more safe and it'll be more compact somewhere in a corner, you know, get it out the way because I want flowers out here. I want flowers. So it's at this point I realised that I need a glove and something to whack the trampoline frame, because all the little button bits that hold it all together have gone rusty and they won't pinch in and it's really hurting my fingers. So I decided I was going to get a glove out the shed, find one of Nick's, just help myself. And to be fair, he's helped himself to my gardening gloves before and they've covered in flowers. And he's worn them and stretched them and covered them in grease. And then I've been fuming because I can't potter like an old lady. Anyway, I've got my old little thing. It was actually a carpet tool I was using because I couldn't find a hammer and then it wasn't working. So I decided to go back into the shed, get myself a hammer, and I'm banging away in the garden. Look at it coming all apart. Yes. And what really gutted me, and I was thinking about the entire time I was doing this, was the scrap metal people had just been. I could have put that out there and said, take it. Take my metal. Yes. So now I'm going to do this section. This was calling me. It was saying, Gabby, we're here. Come and sort us out. So I decided I'm going to hose this down because it's covered with all the crap from the patio, which I've just sprayed all over it. And I'm going to get rid of this for next year because I want to get a corner sofa one to go under the kitchen window. Oh, it's going to be so nice. I can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be our whole updo. We're painting the pergola. We're adding to the pergola. We're adding lights, rugs, cushions, the lot. It's going to be gorgeous. And I'm going to live there in the summer, sunbathing, baking away, and I'm going to sleep there under the stars. Yes, I am. I'd probably get a better night's sleep. Anyway, so I'm putting all that up there now. It's been cleaned, and it's just a little space that we can sit out on not so cold, wet, windy days. And then I'm going to hose this down and look at the different colours going on under here. So the idea for this section was I was going to do a proper patio. I'm going to lay it properly, not just slabs that have been left here. And I was going to paint them in some, I don't know, some sort of like Italian style, Italian style, darling. And have like what those umbrellas called, those parasols that lean over. Yes, I have visions with lovely sunset kind of flowers going all around the sides of it. Oh, it's going to be so nice. But there we go, look. All my pots I've brought back up because I've got spring flowers coming through and it's looking so much nicer and tidier and it's ready for me to prep for spring, and I will be out here and we've got to get higher fences. Oh, I just can't wait. I cannot wait. And you can finish that man shed off. Man cave. Get it sorted because it's got like a green carrier bag around the side and I don't like the look of it. It's unsightly for my eyes. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you lovely people in my next one.